Yo, AM shit. Prosperity Entertainment, Prosperity TV presents the Terradome. You know what I'm saying? For those of y'all who don't know, it's some new shit that I've been working on for, I ain't gonna say a long time, but it's been a little while. It's been a little slow because I've been, most of my focus and time has been put towards sports and traditional music. My youngin E4L probably gonna be taking over these spaces. I just need to get it kicked off. You know what I mean? I don't expect anybody to be in here. It's all playback action. So with that being said, man, let's get into it. I'm gonna show y'all how we do on this platform. You know, we just kind of doing the same shit for real, except it's just battle rap. Now I don't know how the fan base and shit like that gonna work. Probably when y'all listen, probably in the beginning, you're gonna assume I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I'm gonna put all that shit to bed real quick. You know what I'm saying? Champion of the year. I, mm, I why Rum get champion of the year? Well, he arguably got like the week. This was probably like in terms of totality, like start to finish on the schedule, bro. Like this was probably the softest year he had in years. You feel what I'm saying? Like in terms of strength of schedule, 'cause Rum was always kind of taking big names or just you know candy matchups. Like he ain't never really just on cruise control. So when the highlight, like I feel like Rum for champion of the year, bro, because I picked Suge, me personally. I picked Shotgun Suge, bro. It was either Suge or Swamp. I really didn't see nobody else. I mean, Tay Rock tried hop in the mix uh, later on in the year, but like a cat like Tay Rock, if he's got 5 premier battles in the year, he should always be in your top 10 if he won half of them. You know what I mean? And he always coming out with 80% or better when it comes to the win percentage. So Tay Rock should always be in consideration as long as he's active and getting W's. Uh, a guy like Ram Nitty should always be top. He should be like permanent top 10. If he's active and he's getting dubs, he should be just permanent top 10. Like we shouldn't even have to sit and like make separate segments for cats like Rock and even Suge, bro. Like it's been certain times in Suge career where I feel like he just collecting checks. It's been a minute since I felt like that, man, and I felt like he was on a comeback tour this year. I think the health and just I guess his standing with URL kind of motivated him to treat this shit like he at work. You know what I mean? So I had picked Suge, bruh. I was thoroughly impressed with what Suge did over the course of 2022. The summer madness beat down, you know what I mean? He came to my hometown, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't from Charles County, but close enough, you know. URL did they down to the wire event over in Charles County, next county over in Maryland. And that's where he ended up battling Stumbles. So I wish they would have got that Kid Slade battle in earlier. I told y'all he was going to kick Kid's ass. Like that's a whole nother segment for a whole nother day in terms of Kid Slade. But um, yeah, man, I picked Suge, bro. I picked Suge. I felt like the only losses Suge really took was Swamp, and then I heard he lost the Danger Zone, but I think that was in January. Uh, if I'm not mistaken. See, some of those events, I got to go back and mark the actual dates they went down. Uh, I got to mark the dates that they went down. But Yeah, I didn't Rum getting champion of the year, bro. That kind of tells me a couple things. That tells me that the fanfare and the reception for the following three battles, I think he only battled 9 times this year in total. Big leagues, small leagues, one rounders, all that good shit. I think he only battled 9 times in 2022, which is low for Rum Nitty. He had an active year because of who he was going up against, but it's kind of slow. You know, Rum he's pretty active. But with that being said, it's three battles in particular where I'm assuming the fanfare is like nothing we ain't never seen before, because I have never seen somebody win champion of the year without having all studs on the resume with 9 battles in a year. I've never seen it. And I've been probably paying attention to champion of the year probably since like 2019. So it ain't like I've been paying attention the whole time and I just got a long list to go off of, because I don't. But I was just kind of, I'm looking at how NBS do their rankings. Let's Talk Battle Rap do their rankings. Black Compass Media did their rankings. So I just kind of peeped, and I didn't see anything really pointing to Rum getting it. But I already know which three battles it had to do it. It had to be the Bill Collector battle, and it had to be the Fonz battle. You know what I'm saying? And it obviously had, the only thing that I was in tune for as far as hype was the A-War battle, because it's on YouTube, it's accessible to the streets. It was the biggest battle on the card. It was a pretty dope card. That was probably one of the biggest cards the Riot has ever thrown. Shout out to Geechee. You know what I mean? Who shout out to Geechee? Because the Fonz, the real name battle was fire. Even though not Fonz, even though real name choked. Uh, he got to figure out some shit, because his stock is just plummeting down the toilet every day. But I'm like, damn, how in the world, how much fanfare do you have to have amongst the community and among the street that three battles propelled you to the top of the rankings? You had so many quotables in all three of them things where they couldn't deny you. I have never seen nothing like it. I mean, Suge got like a body of work. He body Bird, he body Chess. You know what I mean? He body drugs, stumbles. And people be like, oh yeah, it's drugs. Bro, drugs is a formidable opponent. But more so when he going against guys that are not in his tier class. That's when he's gonna be at his most dangerous. You boys be dumb. Man, drugs is from round the way. He's from DC. I don't know if Shorty Rice is from DC. I don't know. But he's from the DMV area, pretty much is the point I'm trying to make. Missing out on opportunity and not collecting the bag is not exactly our way of how we go to work. You know what I'm saying? We not trying to really, them going against Suge is opportunity. So when y'all say, oh, he beat drugs, y'all gotta understand, he probably had to fight harder to beat drugs than he did Chess. It's a mentality thing. Niggas try to put food on the table. This shit ain't for play. Ain't for YouTube videos and recaps and shit. This shit it's grown man league, man. You gotta get your bread, bro. So for Suge to go and just take opportunity off the table, that's not even the option. It's not even the option. He just go out there and handle his business. Stumble, same thing. Just go out there and handle his business. Take Bird, but at the end of the year, you know, he was shit. He was trying to get easy. He was trying to get rock. It wasn't like he was trying to keep his schedule light. He wasn't trying to keep his schedule light. The only reason why he didn't call out Swamp, I thought, is because they went against each other in the tournament. So that kind of like fizzled out, because they was trying to set up some momentum for a battle. I remember that. Sneak dissing each other back and forth, but they like setting up momentum for a battle. Ain't nothing personal. Uh, but they end up going against each other in the tournament. So wasn't really nothing to do there. And then Swamp ends up going to the finals in the tournament. So Swamp ends up obviously beating Rum. on the way to the final, I wasn't really sure if they was gonna hold that against him or not gonna hold that against him, but I didn't think he was just gonna breeze through the top like that. And it's pretty much breezing through the top, if we gonna be honest. Uh, I'm like 100% sure Tay Rock took more battles this year. I don't know if Tay Rock got any Emerson Kennedy kind of guys on his resume. I don't know that. I feel like like he battled EK on League, man. He doing him a West Coast favor. It was West Coast to West Coast favor, bro. That ain't no comp. You know, you committed a murder on camera, and all you just used his camera. That's all you did. Like you know what I'm saying? So like, man, I don't know. Salute to Rum. I really do feel like it's just those three battles that kind of propelled him all the way to the top. But we gonna get back on though and talk about where everybody else falls in line then, if the streets and the culture say